What is up? So it is the next day and I decided that I don't have enough Type R video to like actually make a video. So we're gonna video more of the Type R so that you guys can just see more of it. I did do another video on the Type R earlier when I came, but my like sound had an issue. So I had to like do a voiceover the whole thing and it was like kind of sad. So we're gonna just like show you guys, well, I'm gonna show you guys the Type R just like inside and out so you guys can see it. Also, the Type R was the first, I drove it yesterday, the first actual sports car that I drove, because I honestly have not driven a actual sports car that's manual transmission yet. So it was the first one I drove. So I've actually driven it too, so I can like talk a little bit about that if you would like me to. All right, so here is the Type R. I have to show it to you guys while we're in the garage. So if you see some other cool cars too, I mean, you might. So basically, there's the front of it. It has the red Honda sign like all the Type Rs have. It has the hood scoop on it. The wheels are sick. I like it when cars have like that thing inside of it, that like color thing. Like, oh, I mean, honestly, all the like actual sports cars
painted brick
like have it. Like the McLarens have it. The the Ford GT has it. The Viper has it. So, I mean, honestly, like, all the sports cars have it, which I think is cool. But I like how the Type R's is red. And it has, like, a red circle thing. And red lining on the bottom of it. And all the Type R's have this, right? It doesn't matter what color you get. Like, if you get a blue, you're going to have all the red in it, too. It doesn't really matter. So, it's just a Type R thing. That's what the wheels look like. I think the back of these cars look sick. I mean, I don't know. Like, I kind of, like, talked about how I didn't like this stuff in my last video that I did with it. And I mean, I still like think it's kind of like weird, but it's not horrible. I like this a lot. I think this looks really cool, but it's like really big.
The wing?
Yeah, the wing is like huge. So can you open this garage door, please? Thank you. So the wing is like really huge, which is kind of weird. And it does have a shark fin on it, like I like to talk about. So that's kind of like interesting. But I like that it has these. That's cool. It has the side scoop things. I'm gonna go stand out in the rain for this video. That's how dedicated I am. Oh, it's legit raining. Okay, so this is what the back looks like. It has this big thing. Now you can see it better. And then the very back has those two things on the bottom. Those pipe things.
Fake vents.
And then it has these things that are cool. Oh, and it has another little side scoop vent thing right here, which is cool. So that's kind of like what the outside of it looks like. I mean, yep. So let's go inside and see what inside looks like. So it has red on the inside, and then hello. See, okay, but like look at this car. Like the McLaren has like sweet side things, and this car like does not have as sweet of side things. Like if you want to talk about like cool cars, I don't know. I think that there are a lot cooler cars than the Type R personally, but I mean it's still a cool car. So when you get into it, you have red seats that say Type R on them. And then you have right here where it says Type R Civic. And then there's brake hold, which I didn't know about brake hold until I drove Will's car, but like brake hold is sweet. I don't know, like after driving cars that don't have brake hold, I am like so thankful for this. Like this is so cool. I don't know. I just like it a lot better than the other ones. So that's cool. And then it has red seat belts, red seat backs, red interior, everything. And then it has red paneling on it, red steering wheel, red Honda symbol again. So yeah, that's what the inside looks like. It looks sporty. It has you can like see the side squeezers and the butt squeezers. Oh, the leg squeezers. And the back has the red seat belts in it. So yeah. Anyways, I thought I would just do a really quick I kind of did this yesterday where I videoed the inside and the outside and what it looked like, but I didn't really go into details. So I thought today I would go more into details so that you guys could really see it, because some people love Civic Type R's for some reason, and I just thought maybe, you know, you'd like a closer look at it. So hopefully you liked this, and now we can get into me actually driving this thing. Guys, so I finally get to drive the Type R because now I know how to drive manual transmission, sort of. So I'm going to attempt to drive the Type R. So we will see how this goes. Okay. You know, why not do another one? So this is the hood scoop thing. Wow, I actually got terminology right. I actually did a video on this already, but then my sound didn't work, so we're gonna try again. So that's cool. It has red at the bottom, and then over here it has a, what's this thing called? Spoiler, which is sick. Then it has these things, these little things. So descriptive. And then I don't know, this car looks really cool. I actually didn't give this enough credit the first time I saw it because I think I just was like, in Type R's are the worst mode because it's like a Civic, but like if you like don't say Civic, it's cool, right? So then it has these side scoop things, and then it's really pretty. So beautiful.
Come here.
So beautiful. Okay, we are going to attempt to drive the Type R.
We're gonna both be talking while we're doing this?
How this goes. I don't know. I'm just gonna video. You can do chatting.
I can't do it. You're not gonna talk?
No.
Hold on before we do anything. All right, I have driven to a mildly safe location, I think, where there is little traffic. However, there still is some traffic. And Josie here is going to
attempt to drive the Type R.
Now we're going to drive the Type R. So, do you have your seat all nice and cozy? Why is there something obstructing you here? This needs to go away.
Okay.
Don't drive with junk on your lap. That's my rule.
I can't.
Okay, get your seat comfy.
I can't reach the clutch yet. Okay, there we go. Got it. This is
You can
tighter.
push the clutch all the way to the floor.
Yeah.
Put your foot on the brake.
This is a tighter clutch than what I'm used to.
Yeah, it's going to be a little stiffer. It does have your, what do you call these things?
Side squeezers.
Okay, it does have those.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the first thing you're going to do?
Turn this off.
Yeah, and how do you do that?
You press the brake. Did I turn
Now
it
it's off. You heard it. Now look at your screen. So I want you to see this. Put it on. Turn it on. So pull it up and look for it to
Do I have to
appear.
press the brake to turn
Yeah.
it?
Did you see anything
Yeah.
light up? Okay, now
It's
can you
gone.
see it go away? Okay, so you're now freewheeling.
So then I put it in first.
First gear.
Take off
She's in.
this.
Feel the friction point when you start to let the
And
clutch
press.
up. Any cars coming?
No, but I made it. There are cars coming.
Then just stop and let the cars go by. There you go. Well, we
first one.
did move without stalling. There was.
All right, so I've driven the Type R for I don't know, 15 minutes now, and I stalled it one time, and I had a few little issues, but my dad's making me drive it still, so.
All right, let's get moving. You can drive any manual.
All right, so I just drove the Type R, and my grandpa came home and was like, want to drive the Porsche? So now we're gonna drive the Porsche.
The Porsche GT3.
The Porsche GT3.
Not just a Porsche, it's a Porsche
And
GT3.
that is so scary to me, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's the fastest
Bam.
non-turbo.
Fastest non-turbo.
I'll fill.
All right, so now that I've driven it, I thought I'd just do a quick, what I thought of it. Why are you laughing?
You're so funny.
Well, I have to make this video longer, you know? So I thought I'd do a quick, what I thought of it. So basically, I guess, honestly, it was really fun to drive, I think. So it was super fun to drive. it wasn't that different from the SI, to be honest. Like, I didn't think it was, but I mean, then again, like, I couldn't do a 0 to 60 because I can't shift that fast. So I don't know, maybe if I could do a 0 to 60, I could see the difference in it. The clutch was a lot different in it than the SI's. Anyways, the clutch in it was a lot different from the SI's because it was a lot tighter because it has more power. Doesn't it have more power than the SI does? Yeah. It has more horsepower, tighter clutch. So that was pretty much like one of the only differences that I really noticed in it. But both have brake hold. Both have like pretty easy clutches compared to like some other cars. Like the Porsche, I think, had the tightest clutch that I drove, so.
I would think the Mustang did.
The Porsche did, yeah. So, I don't know. Those are my thoughts. But anyways, I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.